Very interesting. Thank you. Moving on, item G, Mr. Gorder has the challenge of presenting an exciting report on the 2011-2012 audit.
The best way to present an exciting, challenging report is to keep it simple and quick. So I will try to do that with our audit report. The Finance Committee met earlier tonight. We spent considerable time with Mike Temp, one of our auditors from Tosford and Temp, that generates our audit report for the fiscal year 2011 and 12. This is embedded in your computer or the software here. If you need it, I have extra copies that you can take it home over the next course of the month and take a look at and delve into it a little bit deeper. I think overall, very, briefly, the things that I would have you focus on are probably the letters to the management, which is the board, which would be page 4 and then pages 57 through the end of the book there. And basically, that is the auditor's report to the board. They're going to tell you if there are any issues or there's not any issues. They're not going to come out and say there isn't exactly any issues. They'll just tell you if there's issues. And I'm happy to report, as we report every year, there are not any major issues. We do have some minor outstanding issues that we've addressed at previous meetings, and one of them is that they've been changing the rules for accounting for basically everybody since the Enron scandal back in, I don't know when that was anymore, 2005, 2006 or thereabouts, and putting in more reporting requirements into the audit. And one of them is that now they would like to see districts be able to write their own financial statements. And that is in the report here. And at this point in time, we do not have anybody on staff that could write those financial statements. So basically, the board has two options, and these are the same two options that I've reported to the board for the last 3 years now, is one, to hire an outside consultant. And we will look at that a little bit closer this year because there will be even more requirements going into the 2012-13 audit that we'll want to take a look at. And hopefully there might be a way to do that. Of course, new requirements doesn't mean we pay less money. It means we pay more money. So in the past, we've chosen not to do that, to save those dollars and to focus them on other priorities, but it might be getting to the point where we maybe need to look at having, so to speak, another auditor audit the audit report completed by Tosford and Temp. Other than that, Mike took some time to go through the audit and explain a little bit to our finance committee, and we haven't done that like that in the past. Usually he comes from the board and reports it and does, of course, a lot better job reporting it than I am, but it's still pretty brief. We got a little bit more details about some of the balance sheets on here and how that looks and what certain things mean. So it's in the software in Neptune, embedded in there. Please take a look at it. If you have any questions, feel free to call me over the course of the month. And if there's a question that I couldn't answer, Mike said he would come back to the regular board meeting, but I thought, we spent a lot of time with the finance committee, and again, if there aren't any questions, I'm hoping that would be satisfactory to the board. So there's no action tonight, it's just a report at this time.
All right.
Does that sum that up?
I think so. Mr. Grosstein or Mrs. Buswell, I don't know if you have anything to add from the finance meeting.
Satisfied.
It was very nice to have him come in and go through it as he did. That was really helpful.
It's a half hour and probably a little bit more so, and we probably could have spent another hour to 2 hours talking about this. There's that much information in a report, but I think we hit the highlights.
But suffice to say, we can vouch that he said it was a favorable audit.
Absolutely. He was very, very appreciative of our financial management
Yes.
of our district.
We had a good staff, excellent staff.
We've been fortunate over the years to have them come in, and they've always been excellent.
Yeah, very professional. All right.